Hi everyone! Welcome back to the In the Stone podcast. Palakpakan naman natin ang ating mga nag-organize dito. Thank you so... Ang corny that mga palakpak kayo. So, isa pa.
My gosh, people!
Take two. Hi everyone! This is the In the Stone podcast and we're back! For your idol stories are written in the stone, my name is Bailey's Akot. It's been quite a while, medyo matagal yung pahinga natin, but yung special guest po natin, di namin kayo ipapahiya. Okay, so she is a certified social media superstar and has been making waves in the TV world, in the showbiz industry. So kung naririnig nyo or napapanood nyo ang FPJ's Batang Quiapo, tago natin siya sa pangalan na Camille. Let's give it up for the ever-gorgeous, as stated in the script, Yuki Takahashi. Palakpakan naman natin.
Hi!
Yuki, say hi to our friends.
Hi, friends! Friends lang.
Friends
Hi,
lang, dito sa In the Stone. Okay. So Yuki, how are you and how's everything? How's life?
Well, I'm super happy I was here kasi matagal na ako actually dapat nandito but I'm happy na nakasama kita uli and before this, we were having a good talk so I'm super happy.
Super busy kasi ni Camille trying to give birth
Give
for the longest time. Okay, so first off, tanong muna namin how your showbiz world started. Paano ka nagsimula?
Well, it actually started during the pandemic. Well, everyone was bored. Like, for sure, you're bored at that time then. So, I was just like super bored. So, nag-TikTok lang ako and everything. But I was not really expecting anything out of it. And then, pero after like a few weeks of like posting whatever, biglang nag-grow yung followings ko like drastically. Like imagine like during that time, I was not expecting it. Naging parang every month or every week nag-gain ako ng 1M. Yeah.
Na views?
No, 1M
Followers?
followers.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like so shocked.
Wow.
Like,
Not views, guys. Followers.
But yeah, doon talaga nag-start. Pero with my dream as an actor, it was really my dream. But I feel like the time has come.
Yun. It's a calling for her.
It's a calling.
Nag-start siya over the pandemic, TikTok. Mahilig ka na, your content is most of the time dancing or get ready with me stuff. Ano ba usually content mo when you started?
Well, before it's usually dancing lang. Kasi during that time talagang ang trends is mga dancing, yung mga mapaganong-ganon and everything. So I started with that, dancing talaga.
So, wala nag-entice sa'yo or nag-push sa'yo mag-TikTok? Hilig mo lang siya talaga?
No, actually, to be honest, I was cringing
Sa sarili mo?
about TikTok that time.
Okay.
Kasi like parang, of course, it's so weird to dance, to talk to yourself in front of a camera, tas ikaw lang mag-isa na you're gonna post it. And of course, I was cringing. Pero there was like a part of me na parang I was so bored na parang I wanna move my body. Kasi during that time, talagang nag-gain ako ng weight.
Okay.
Like pandemic weight talaga. So when I started
Wait,
doing that,
sige. Ano yung weight na yun? Kasi para, di ba, the goal of this podcast is ma-humanize yung mga idols natin. So, what for you is gaining weight?
well, during that time kasi, well, I'm tall, guys. I'm like 5'7".
Well,
Yes, I'm 5'7".
5'7" siya, promise.
Yes, I promise. But nag-weigh ako ng 60 kg.
Okay.
60 kg. And that's super heavy for me kasi usually I'm only 43.
43?
43 to 47.
Okay.
So yun talaga. And then, talaga naging chubby ako. So, yung purpose lang ng TikTok ko was just to move my body. That's it.
Okay. For exercise pala yun.
For exercise.
Grabe. So, nag-exercise ka lang, nag-TikTok ka lang. Tapos kaya na siya. Sa FPJ's Batang Quiapo na siya. Oh, ano ba yung first ever TV exposure mo? Experience? When was it?
I think that was with TV5, the Lunch Out Loud, if you guys know that. Lunch
Okay.
Out Loud.
TV5.
Yeah. They just invited me for just one prod. So, nag-dance ako. And then, after that, parang dire-diretso na ako nilang kinuha into like semi-regular.
Okay.
Semi-regular. And then,
What's your role there? Sa
ano lang, prod. Prod performance lang.
performance.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And then, from there, kinontak ka lang nila because they saw you on TikTok. Tapos, from there, every kailan yung shoot dates nyo?
Actually,
recording.
wala siyang specific kung ilang days per week, but they're just gonna call you through CS naman.
Through CS. So, paano ka nag-start sa Cornerstone? Paano may nag-reach out sa'yo?
Before kasi I have a parang manager before, and then he introduced me to Cornerstone, and then Sir Erickson found out. Tapos, oh no, mali. Mali ako,
Bakit?
mali ako.
Sige.
My first TV appearance pala was SNL. SNL dito.
Okay. When was this? What year?
2020.
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Ano yung ganap mo nun sa SNL?
Prod din. So, nakaka-cringe kaya wag niyo nang panoorin kasi medyo...
They walk us through. So, SNL, nag-message sa'yo, may nag-reach out. Ano daw yung production mo? Sasayaw ka for how long? Or per performance?
Walang mga ganon during that time. Basta pag kinol ka, pupunta ka lang, you have no idea kung
So you have to be
gagawin
ready.
mo. So you just have to be ready. As I remember, we were practicing pa dito sa dance studio. Tapos doon ko nakilala sila Bianca De Vera,
Okay.
yung mga kabatch ko, kagaya nila Enzo during that time. And then, I think it started from SNL and then naging handler ko si Miss Ina Agabe.
Si Miss Ina Agabe. Okay. So, when you started, or dun ako, I wanna hear paano yung thought process mo? Yung sumasali ka na sa SNL, kinakabahan ka ba nun? Ano yung nasa isip mo? Para sa akin ba talaga to? May ganong thoughts ba?
To be honest, wala, parang lutang lang ako nun. I swear.
Paano lutang? Feeling mo kasi
No, parang
going with the flow ka lang.
going with the flow, pero parang hindi ko sure kung totoo na nangyayari. So parang it's just flashing through my eyes. Na parang, sige, pupunta lang ako. Sige, ganito gagawin ko. Sige, ganito gagawin ko. Let's see what's gonna happen. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Kaya yun lang.
So, tanggap ka lang na tanggap, as you said.
Tanggap, yeah.
Pero yung time na may nag-reach out sa'yo, ito na ba yung sinasabi mo ba sa sarili mo na parang, baka ito na yung first step ko sa showbiz?
Hindi din.
Hindi din.
I don't wanna expect anything out of it kasi.
Kahit yung time na yun.
Kahit nung time na yun kasi I don't wanna be disappointed by my own self.
Okay.
Like, you know. So, wala. Parang whatever happens during that time.
Your family during that time, supportive ba? Or parang, lalabas sa TV or something? What are their thoughts?
I was not actually vocal. Pero no, I grew up like that eh. So, I'm very low-key nonchalant.
Wow, low-key na
Low-key.
nonchalant ba?
Yeah, parang ganon. Minsan lang ako maging nonchalant.
So, ano sabi ni mom when you said na? Ano nga? Wala. Chill lang siya.
Wala.
How about your sister?
May sinabi ka ba nun? Oh, wala.
Supportive sila? Chill lang sila?
Chill lang, wala lang.
Grabe. So you went on during the pandemic just to exercise via
Yeah.
TikTok. Someone reached out to you.
Yeah.
And you were going with the flow. Nag-guest ka na sa SNL.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
History. So everything was just like my
Grabe.
like decision or my thinking lang that time.
So after SNL came Lunch Out Loud.
Yeah.
And then after Lunch Out Loud, ano yung next naging work mo or project?
I think singling.
Singling na. TV5 also.
TV5.
Their host ka at
How do you say that? It's like
parang
we are called parang host,
okay.
pero hindi.
Hindi kayo main host.
Hindi kami main host.
Parang correspondent.
Yes, parang ganon.
May segment host kayo.
Yes.
So ano yung ginagawa niyo nun?
We usually like give the bibigay lang namin kung sino yung nanalo sa mga host, sila Sir Randy, sila Miss Kay Brosas, Miss Donita Knows. So, yeah, we're just like dancing TikTok kasi very trending during that time. Yun.
Grabe, parang gusto ko extract more about how she got into this world or delved deep into the showbiz industry. Pero wala eh, nag-TikTok lang siya.
Yeah,
Tapos,
parang,
oo, lang siya ng oo. Parang, we have nothing else to say. Okay, so ito na lang. Kailan yung first ever project mo na kinabahan ka or nagkaroon ng self-doubt or pressure really, kicked in?
I think when I did I Love Lizzie,
Which is a movie.
which is a movie and which is with Miss Barbie Imperial and Sir Carlo, of course. Those are like actors.
Okay.
And then, medyo, of course, dahil baguhan ako noon, I was with... No, ako lang mag-isa noon. Tapos, it's locked in pa. And I'm not used to it.
Anong year na to?
2021.
2021. So, a year after
After,
your
dire-diretso siya. Yeah.
diretso. Tapos, workshop first.
Nag-workshop ako. Nag-workshop naman ako dito rin sa Cornerstone.
Ilang workshops yung dinaanan mo?
Parang 3 workshops.
Or three
Or
workshops?
three
Ano yung feeling mo yung nag-workshop ka nun? Was there like parang self-doubt in a way na, or hesitant ka na para sa akin ba to? Or parang you went into it, given that your mindset is going with the flow, laban ka lang?
Laban lang talaga. Pero nagkikringe ako noon.
Sa sarili mo? Saan ka nahihirapan?
Pag naririnig ko yung boses ko,
Oh,
like kunyari, nagre-record na to, if I watch it with my own time, parang, ew.
ayaw mo sa sarili mong boses.
Pero weird pala talaga siya, no?
Oo.
At first. But other than the voice, wala, okay naman. Kasi I think I love acting na even before I didn't even knew that I can do it.
So before you were an actor, mahal mo na yung acting
Yes.
craft in itself.
Gusto ko talaga mag-artista since like I was young.
Sino yung mga idol mong artista dati?
Miss Judy
Growing up.
Santos.
Ow.
Of course, Miss Jody Santa Maria, Angel Locsin, Catherine Bernardo. Yeah.
So safe to say sila rin yung gusto mong maka-work.
For sure.
Sino yung actor or actors na pumasok ka sa industriya, tapos yung na-starstruck ka talaga, genuinely. Because people sometimes, genuine but then yung talagang na-starstruck ka na parang wow.
Frig.
Hindi naman kailangan lumabas yung pero in your
Yeah.
head lang, internally.
Miss Charo Santos.
Charo Santos, stars. Tangkad niya, no?
Tangkad niya. Ganda niya in person. Para siyang para siyang may sariling ring light.
Tapos grabe yung aura niya. Oo nga, parang may,
Ang liwanag ng aura niya. It's super nice. She's super kind to everyone.
ano yung conversation niya? She was approachable siya.
Yeah, sobrang approachable niya. She was giving me advices. She was like asking me questions about if pangarap ko ba talaga maging artista, what do I like about it, and then she was like giving me, tinuturuan niya ako ng mga practices for my face para mas maging natural yung movement
Acting.
ng mukha ko, yung acting.
Mga technical
yung
stuff.
Yeah. She was
Galing.
teaching me those stuff.
Okay. Tapos, I'm sure you carry it still to this very day.
Yeah, for sure.
So, sa kanya ka na starstruck.
Yeah.
And then, okay, fast forward na tayo sa your biggest break, which is FPJ's Batang Quiapo. When did you start shooting or
Last year.
last year?
It's been a year.
1 year na?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Did it feel like a year?
No.
Hindi, parang bilis na.
No, it feels like a few months pa lang. Yeah.
So, given na ito yung biggest break natin, paano mo nalaman na, did you audition or was it a handpicked thing?
I feel like it was audition, pero I was not available during that time kasi. So what my handler did is, nagbigay siya ng video ng acting ko from my...
Previous projects?
Yeah. No, with yung acting ko with Direct Dan.
Villegas.
Yes. So, sinend lang nila yon, and then after that, parang kinabukasan or 2 days after that, taping na agad.
Kaagad, the next day, ng Batang Quiapo?
Yes, so wala akong time to sink in na naman. So parang, wala akong karapatan ma-feel yung mga emosyon na dapat kong feel.
Hindi ka naging, okay, gets ko, hindi ka naging masaya, hindi ka naging...
Wala.
So, inaral mo agad yung script for the next
You
day.
know FP, I mean, you know,
Ay, oo nga, wala
Batang
palang
Quiapo,
ganun
there's
dun.
no script. It's real. Like,
Legit
wala
yun.
talaga script.
So, you just get into the set, tapos kailan mo dapat character mo.
No, wala talaga silang binigay. Wala talaga nangunguna
Sige.
ako no.
Help us paint the picture of paano ba maging aktor ng FPJ's Batang Quiapo. So, first day on set, anong oras ka pumunta?
I think dahil biglaan din kasi yung shoot nun. So, mga 1 p.m.
1 p.m., saan yung venue nyo na to?
I forgot.
Basta, okay, so,
Around Manila.
Okay.
Pero you know what? 1 p.m. and then we shoot like a few sequences. Tapos girl, nilabas agad siya. That night.
that night,
So sabi ko parang,
shoot sa umaga, tapos sa gabi
labas
labas
agad
siya.
sabi ko, grabe, ganito pala dito. Parang nakaka-amaze. Pero wala na naman akong time mag-sink in. Yung emotion ko, wala akong karapatan mag-emote.
Okay.
Pero that was fun kasi it's a first time experience na there's no script. Unang ibibigay sa'yo, walang character, walang anything like that. So it's everything is like go with the flow, which I'm used to. So
Okay.
okay naman.
Nonchalant daw siya and low-key.
Low-key. Kailangan.
Okay, so 1 p.m. pumasok ka sa set. Sino yung unang mga bumati sa'yo or kayo ka nakipaghalubilo?
Yung first ko kasing scene was with Makoy na. With
Okay,
Makoy.
na kagad.
So it's just Makoy. Just Makoy.
Makoy lang.
Yeah,
Tas si
Makoy.
Direk.
And Direk Malu. Sevilla.
Okay. Tapos, linabas na agad that night. Anong feeling yung nakita mo na sarili mo sa Batang Quiapo on TV?
Ew.
Cringe ba rin?
Kasi hindi ako prepared dun eh. So, ang dami kong sugar sa katawan. So, medyo bloated ako and everything.
Wow.
Medyo may laman pa ako nun.
Ganon.
Pero, I was happy kasi, ay, ang cute ko pala sa TV.
Yun, siya nagsabi nun. Cute daw pala siya sa TV.
Coming from me din naman kanina.
As stated in the
Wala sa
script.
script yan, guys.
Tapos, every kailan yung shoot niyo, parang hindi naman siya araw-araw.
Hindi siya araw-araw. It's parang on call.
On call, so
Yeah.
kailangan ready.
Ready ka lang, yeah.
In terms of knowing your character, si Camille, can you share to us how you prepared for her?
Siguro nagkaroon lang ako ng chance to prepare after like the big scenes na.
Okay.
Kasi doon na na-build yung character ni Camille eh. Kung saan ako broken-hearted, like what's my pain. So I feel like it's been like 3 months bago ko ma-build yung character talaga ni Camille after getting hurt kay David.
Okay.
So doon lang ako nagkaroon ng backstory kung sino ba talaga yung pwedeng maging character ni Camille moving on.
Okay. Saan nanggagaling yung emotions mo for Camille?
I was just really feeling what she was feeling.
Okay.
Kasi of course, hindi naman kami same person. Hindi naman kami same to like feel things or whatever. So parang I was just like really feeling what she's experiencing during
Okay.
that time.
So you're wala ka masyadong similarities in terms of personality.
Personality-wise,
As in malayo.
medyo malayo. Sobrang layo. Yeah.
So ano yung ugali ni Camille na hindi mo ugali?
Well, ang ugali ni Camille na hindi ko ugali is, of course, unang-una doon is she's very, very forgiving.
Okay. Not forgiving. That's
Well,
one.
I am forgiving. It's just like, it's...
Marupok siya, ganun.
sobrang rupok niya lang. Sobrang rupok
Okay.
niya lang. Sobrang martyr. Sobrang blinded by love.
Okay. So this is all not Yuki.
In a way.
Tapos?
But like, siya kasi, she's like emotional. She's an emotional creature. She's, yeah, yun. Ako kasi, I'm the type of person who is very, parang hindi ako dikit with my emotions. So like, it's hard for me to get sad, to get this. Like parang, I don't know, it's like response, an automatic response for me whenever I'm gonna feel sad na. Naluunit. I don't want it. If
Hindi
I'm gonna
shy.
cry, I don't want it.
So you shy away from your feelings.
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Which I'm trying to learn na it's important.
Yeah.
It's important, yeah. Yun kasi si Camille kasi iyakin, di ba?
Okay.
Si Camille kasi very emotional. Pero I've learned a lot of things with Camille.
Like?
Yun nga, there's nothing wrong with feeling what you have to feel. There's nothing wrong from like encouraging your emotions kasi sometimes being vulnerable is a strong thing,
Nice.
which is I'm not used to, but I'm trying.
So, because of Camille, mas naging open ka sa sarili mo.
Yeah, mas naging open ako. Mas naging
So, yung irony naging positive personally for you.
personally,
That's
yes.
so nice. So, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung work mo for FPJ's Batang Quiapo.
Yeah.
Ano pa yung projects mo from 2020 that you can share that you recall na pwede mong, yung parang memorable sa'yo?
Memorable? Unang-una yung I Love Lizzie. Kasi I feel like that's more of me. So very bakla kasi yung character ni, ni Kring. Ang pangalan ko doon is Kring. So very bakla siya, very supportive siya, palatawa lang. And very supportive friend. And then next is yung ang lalaki sa likod ng profile. It's memorable because spoiled ako doon.
Spoiled ka doon.
I love it. Like, araw-araw may food, araw-araw, tumaba ako doon.
Spoiled ka sa set?
Sa set.
Sa set. Okay. So, ano yung mga food na sinaserve sa'yo?
Lahat.
Lahat.
I cannot say it.
Malakas ka kumain.
Yeah. I'm a
Talaga?
foodie.
So, nagpipigil ka pag may roles na kailangan hindi ka...
Yeah. Para lang mas less yung bloatness sa TV. Kasi of course sa TV kasi parang you're like 5 to 10
Dagdag daw
times
no?
bigger.
Totoo ba yun?
Parang totoo. Kasi
Totoo ba siya?
pag nakikita ako ng mga tao in person, sinasabi nila, ba't parang sobrang payat niyo po in person? Pero sa TV parang...
Okay naman. Sino nagsasabi?
So parang hindi ko lang matutuwa ako
Sino
or
yan?
masasaktan ako.
So, ganun siya.
Ganun
Okay,
talaga.
so it was memorable for you, those two projects. Ano naman yung project na you had trouble with or that you were challenged talaga?
Challenge. Ang lalaki sa likod ng profile.
Kasi,
Kasi during that time, of course, parang pang ilang acting work ko pa lang. So parang I'm not used to acting without really knowing kung ano yung meron ako. Kumbaga kasi si Angge doon, she's 6. Like, meron siyang toxoplasmosis.
okay.
Which is, of course, hindi ko alam kung ano yung mafe-feel ko if... Dahil wala naman akong ganong sakit. So, it's... Parang, ang hirap lang niyang i-manifest yung sickness throughout my body. So, I feel like I learned a lot of things there through my mistake na parang after watching the whole series, may mga natutunan akong mga notes na dapat kailangan ko pang aralin before the role. Yeah, yun.
So parang it was also learning experience.
Yeah, learning experience din siya.
Sino yung mga tumulong sa'yo or yung mga naging mentors mo all throughout your career? I mean, it's only been 4 years.
Yeah.
Halos.
Very tiny
Premature career.
premature pa lang. So, I feel like malaki talaga impact ni Miss Charo Santos sa akin. Like, super. Kasi, the first time I met her, talagang starstruck. Like, no joke. Dahil na very detached ako sa emotion ko, nagpipigil ako umiyak.
Nagpipigil ka?
Nagpipigil ako umiyak. Pero first time kong ma-feel yun, to see someone na parang, ba't parang naiiyak ako? Ba't parang feeling ko, parang medyo attached ako sa kanya, whatever. So parang, yeah, siya talaga. Kasi parang I can see how nice she is, how good her heart is, and how influential siya as a person, and how she affects me. It makes me feel more alive. Something like that. Ganun.
That's so deep. It makes me feel more alive.
Alive.
Pero in a way, parang it's para when you're idol or when you're someone you really look up to, tapos gives you advice,
Yeah.
Tapos parang mas nakaka-motivate din siya in a way.
Yeah.
Yun yung na-feel mo. Has it ever occurred to you na baliktad naman ngayon? Yung parang ikaw na yung nagbigay ng payo, may it be super small or not, na feeling mo nakatulong ka sa kanya. To some,
Kay Miss Charo or
no, to someone else. No, na parang,
I feel like, yeah, in a way. Especially kapag nalaman nila yung life story ko, yung like where I came from, like how am I like this. Yun,
nag-start.
parang it's just making them realize na parang dapat pala mas lawakan ko dapat pala mas lawakan nila yung utak nila. Kasi like I grew up, like I have to be mature, like at a young age. Like I have to be mature. So, well, nobody forced me to be mature, but it's just like me because I want to help myself.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
well, in my perspective, maturity is a choice and it
Yes,
comes with experience.
Yeah.
And given na na-mention mo na yung life story mo, let's talk about your life story.
Okay.
So, ano yung, out of ano mo, let's set aside showbiz and TV and TikTok, etc. Saan muna, okay, let's start with your last name.
Last
Takahashi.
name.
Why is it, how is it, it's not Filipino, right?
It's not.
It is,
It's Japanese.
Okay.
Because my dad is full Japanese. So yeah, technically half Japanese ako.
technically, bakit parang hindi siya, siya masaya? Okay, so half Japanese.
Yeah.
You were born and raised here na, hindi sa Japan.
Here na.
Where do you reside? Saan ka nakatira?
Caloocan.
Caloocan.
I'm a Caloocan girl.
So, Kangkalu ka pala. Tama, di ba? Kangkalu. So, you grew up in Caloocan. Nag-aral ka where?
La Consolacion.
La Consolacion.
Yeah.
North, QC yun, di ba? Ano ba?
No.
Sa
Pamonumento.
Pamonumento na.
Pamonumento.
Tapos, okay, so growing up, what's Yuki like? What should I tell?
Very
Ano?
Hindi naman Jeje.
Jeje ba?
Hindi naman. Pero parang very tomboyish.
Talaga.
So, very boyish. Mas boyish. And then, parang I was really surrounded by guys, mga kuya ko, mga pinsan ko, puro lalaki. Tapos, ewan ko, lahat ng friend ko is talagang tomboy. I don't know why.
Ganun.
Pero like, it's so fun lang na parang walang arte. Like I'm down with anything. Kalma lang. Walang masyadong stress with physical appearance as much. Or like, kung mabango ba ako, whatever. Like, wala.
So, hindi ka kikay growing up?
No, hindi talaga ako kikay.
So when you were growing up, ano yung ginagawa mo after school? Ano yung parang leisure mo? Were you like sporty or musically inclined or?
Sana nga musically. Sample ako dito if ever.
Wow! Pwede naman, pero stop recording muna tayo. Dali.
Baka walang manood.
Okay, go. Mahal PF na to guys, kaya ano.
Lagi ako naglalaro ng mga tumbang preso, 7-Up, mga bula-bulan. Usual.
Batang kalye ka.
Batang kalye. Yung may amoy araw pa. Ganung level.
Pinapagalitan ka ng mom mo, do you go home late? Di naman. As a kid, kasi
Well, hindi niya ako pinapagalitan. Tumatakas lang ako.
tumatakas ka.
Kasi yung gate namin may butas na, may mga ganyan. Tapos inaakit yung gate, tapos lalabas ako dun. Kahit nakalock siya, kasya ako.
Para lang magtumbang preso.
Para lang magtumbang preso or magpiko.
Magpiko.
Piko sa gabi. Tapos papasok na ako uli. Hindi niya alam.
Akit bahay pa na to eh. Sariling bahay lang naman.
I know.
Tapos, okay, so let's say high school came. Did you, nagkaroon ka ng mga crush, gano'n?
Oo.
Ba't na-disappoint ka?
Kasi parang, hindi ko siya maamin during that time. Kasi very boyish ako eh.
Okay.
So pag nakaka-crush ako, parang hindi ko maamin. Parang either kikiligan ako konti or parang nandidiri ako.
Sa sarili mo.
Hindi ko alam kung sa sarili ko, sa kanila. Pero crush ko sila. Pero parang, wag na.
So wait, when did you start dating? At what age?
Huwag niyo ako tutularan, guys. No, mga 17.
17? What's wrong with dating at 17?
If your sibling,
Well, okay, so 17. Oh, sige.
Well, yeah.
17, tapos first date. Do you recall how your first date was?
May date pala.
Time eh, wala ba?
Parang wala ka.
Nagligawan ba kayo?
Oh, may ligawan, of course. Ligawan, pero ano, quick lang.
Wow, quick lang.
Ganun lang naman yung afford namin eh. Yeah.
So, safe to say that you grew up hindi ka well off.
Yeah, hindi.
And yung pagkain nyo sa bahay, simple lang.
Simple lang.
Simple lang.
Simple pero masarap.
Masarap.
Simple pero masarap.
Right. Ano yung pinapayo lagi ng mom mo sa'yo or your family growing up, given na hindi as expensive yung lifestyle niya?
Payo? Walang nagpapayo sa akin eh. I grew up in a household na hindi talaga vocal.
Okay.
Like, hindi talaga emotionally available or whatever. So that's why I have to, grow up.
Yun nga eh. I was
Yun
gonna ask,
talaga.
paano mo nasabi or bakit mo nasabi na kinailangan mo pag mature at an early age?
I feel like during that time, kinailangan ko because I don't wanna be stuck in a poor mentality. Kumbaga, gusto kong mag-move on to a better life for my future kids, or for my sister, ganon. So like, parang I have to be mature in that way.
So in a way, yung struggles nyo rin and everyday adversities, yun yung nagbigay ng motivation.
Yeah.
Okay, napagbutihin pa,
Yeah.
maging mature in life, etc. So your sister is 16 now.
16, yeah.
Ano yung love advice mo sa kanya? Has she ever dated anyone already?
Well,
Hindi niya sinasabi sa'yo.
no, ngayon, I'm really trying to connect with her mas friend, ate, and like a mom.
Bakit
at
strict
the
ka ba
same
na
time.
ate?
Hindi naman, pero gusto ko lang honest.
Okay.
Gusto ko lang na, of course, she knows na meron siyang mapagkukwentuhan, like something that I don't have before.
Okay.
So parang hindi, parang pag nagtatanong ako, pa-joke, para makwento niya sa akin. Of course, ikaw ba, like 16, you would tell your kuya or ate, like
iba.
confidently, di ba hindi? Parang it's
Iba.
weird eh.
Yeah.
So yun,
Okay.
pa-joke.
So, okay, let's talk about the ideal date of yours. Ano bang description mo ng ideal date?
Ideal date?
Grabe nahihirapan siya kasi ayaw niya i-share. Yung totoo. So, if you-filter out niya, tapos pag na-filter out na niya, saka niya sasabihin yung totoong thoughts.
Siguro. Gym date.
Gym date. So, mahilig ka mag-gym.
Yeah. Mahilig ako mag-gym. Mahilig ako gumalaw-galaw. So, anything, I think, physical, anything that's outside a building usually, I enjoy.
So, ano ka, do you like going to the beach, hiking?
Yeah, I want to.
You want
I
to?
want to.
Outdoor person ka?
Yeah, I want to.
Morning person? No.
Depende sa mood.
Depende sa mood. Depende sa mga kasama.
Yeah, pero before talagang morning. Pero kapag kailangan ko talagang makihalubilo hanggang umaga,
Depende.
owl.
Depende.
Depende.
Okay, so, paano ba ikaw mag-unwind in general? So, you work halos every day. How do you, relax?
Relax. Either going out for like mga physical activities or like mga mall activities or gym. Or if mag-isa lang ako, like I'm super exhausted, like I need rest. In bed lang, watching movies, series, mga favorite series ko, gano'n.
Ano yung lately na napanood mong movies and series?
Ngayon, ang pinapanood ko is House MD.
Okay.
It's actually about doctors because I want to be a doctor. Sana if I have the financial lang before, maybe doctor na ako. Graduate na ako ngayon. But, so yun, enjoy ko talaga dreaming about it na parang, siguro if doctor ako, ito yung mga ginagawa.
You should watch Grey's Anatomy. Favorite ko.
I will. It's long, right?
Sobrang haba.
How many?
19 seasons na ata sila, 18 seasons. Pero yun nga.
I will.
How do you spend time with your family naman?
I like planning things. Pero gusto ko ang hassle lang sa akin minsan is pag nagplano ko, gusto ko sunod-sunod. Like gusto ko like this hour.
May itinerary.
Gusto ko marami. Kasi parang feeling ko, minsan lang naman mag-hangout. Why not lubusin na natin hanggang pagod tayo lahat?
Okay, so when was your last agenda na ganyan with your family?
Nag-hangout, parang last week ba yun? Parang grocery. Pero like, parang naglalaro lang kami sa grocery. Takbo-takbuhan.
Doon ka naglaro ng piko tsaka tumbang preso sa grocery. Tapos, hindi ka ma-beach, you don't travel
Yun nga, parang I want to. It's just, I just don't have
the
the
time.
time to do it. Kasi of course, if you go to a beach, dapat sulitin mo kasi minsan lang naman.
Yeah.
So I haven't. Pero gusto ko talaga. Like, I wanna go to the beach. I wanna go hiking. Gusto ko nga every week eh. Sayang.
Saan ka na nakapunta na beach?
Beach.
Wherever that you recall.
Dalawang beach pala na pupuntahan ko eh. Sa Samal, tsaka Boracay.
Enjoy?
Samal and Boracay. Yes, super nag-enjoy.
So, given the chance, saan mo gusto pa pumunta?
Lately, gusto ko talagang pumunta sa Palawan.
Palawan, no?
Palawan, like sabi nila sa Coron daw, sobrang ganda daw. Oo nga pala, nag-LU pala ako. Thank you ha! Naalala mo!
Nag-LU siya. Salamat
Oo nga
kay
pala,
Paul.
nakita
Happy
pala
birthday,
nila
Paul.
Pwede ba?
Okay, so nag-LU ka. Enjoy din. Enjoy.
Super enjoy.
So, yung perfect unwinding for you is being outdoors.
Being outdoors.
Okay.
Like less gadgets.
Less.
Like more living life. Stuff
Okay.
like that.
So, ayun, because, we just want to know Yuki outside of TV and what she does outside of social media and unwinding and all that. Pero now, ano naman yung parang feeling mong what's next for you? What else do you feel like you want to be? Certain probably roles sa pag-aartista? Meron ka bang role na sana?
Specifically, I really wanna do everything. Hindi, gusto ko talagang
Siyempre manifest yun, di ba?
manifest. Gusto ko talaga maging singer all around the world.
Swear bear.
Like,
Bakit?
hindi kasi baka narinig na nila yung kung gaano kaganda boses.
Narinig na ng taong bayan
Narinig
for
mo rin
sure.
ba?
Nandun siya sa meron kang ganun kalaking poster sa
It's not giving. Pero gusto ko talaga maraming roles na magawa. Pero specifically, gusto ko talagang matry maging, mag-act as like lesbian. Kasi parang I just wanna
ba yan?
I just wanna top that I miss that era lang na
Oo.
parang very boyish. Kung hindi man lesbian, like boyish lang.
Boyish lang. Kasi pinagdaanan mo siya in your life.
Parang natural lang siya.
Natural eh. No?
Pati yung malalim na boses.
Oo.
So yun, gusto kong balikan yun.
Tapos, ano naman yung parang outside of TV or showbiz na
Yeah.
gusto mo pang gawin? Personal.
Like hobbies?
Pwede. Because I asked some of our guests before na some of them, they wanna put up a restaurant,
Okay.
or travel to Japan at this date or something. So yun,
Gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng multiple businesses.
multiple businesses. Multiple. Okay.
Kailangan ko talaga i-emphasize yun. Kasi diba,
Para maraming sources
you
of
have to
income.
attract.
Yeah.
Yeah, para you can live life.
Have you started any business recently?
It's still
Brainstorm.
ongoing.
Okay.
It's still ongoing. So, hindi pa siya nailalabas. So,
Ano yung business industry? Anong type of product or
I'm
service?
starting with food right now.
Food.
Yes. Pero my dream talaga is condos,
Real estate.
mga parking lots, yeah, ganon. Like yung very chill lang. No need.
Tapos
kasi wala-
malaking pera yung kikitain.
Kailangan pa ganon ng mindset eh.
Sino yung mga nakausap mo sa mga ganyan or yung katuwang mo?
Like I have a friend who's naman, like mga business people naman. Like yung mga, I like being friends with older people than me. Kasi I like learning talaga.
Mas marami ka natututunan sa
Oo,
kanila.
mas marami ako natututunan. Tsaka yung usual na conversation kasi with Miss, just more there. So, yun.
And sa TikTok ba, may mga gusto ka bang pangarap sa TikTok, sa social media? Ano ba?
Social media.
Kasi social media for you, do you feel like it's work? Or was it ever, did it ever feel like work for you?
No, parang wala lang, enjoy lang, nag-enjoy lang ako.
Grabe. So,
Yeah.
people are just born for social media. And then may calling sila to be an artista on TV. Hence,
wow.
diba? So, kasi, I mean, you've only been in the industry for 4 years and safe to say, this is where you want to grow old sa industry. 3 years pa lang. Halos 3 years.
3 years.
And what's next for you is, are there any soon projects, may mga projects ka ba ahead na pwede mong
Wala pang ina-announce, but hopefully, I would want more projects.
more, so besides acting as a tomboy, ano pa yung
Gusto ko
ano
yan
pa yung
eh.
roles? Kasi dito sa podcast natin, it's all about manifesting.
Yeah, okay. Of course, gusto ko maging kontrabida.
Kontrabida.
Gusto ko naman ma-feel kung ano yung atake ko pag nagmamaldita, pag,
Okay.
you know, kasi I'm very mabait eh.
Ano? Umuo ako, di ba?
Oo, ganun eh.
Umuo ako.
Yun, gusto ko talagang lahat.
Tapos, sino yung mga gusto mong makatrabaho? As in, kung meron kang checklist na ikaw yung pipili ng gusto mong katrabaho, tapos yung role mo is maging kontrabida or maging lesbian.
Oh my God.
Ikaw yung...
Boyish.
Sino yan? Boyish.
Miss Judian.
Judian.
Miss Jody Santa Maria, my gosh.
Wait lang, gawin natin ganito. Ikaw gagawa ng storya.
Ako gagawa ng story. Yeah.
So, ano yung roles nila, tsaka yung role mo? Given na role mo, kontrabida ka. To what? A love team or...
Ako kasi I like watching thriller.
Okay, so thriller siya.
Thriller.
Kontrabida ka. Na
Thriller or action.
Okay.
Gusto ko talaga yung nabubugbog yung katawan. Gusto ko ganung level ng excitement and
Okay.
challenge.
Tapos ano yung mga role ng mga gusto mong makasama na artista?
Tama.
Di ba? Ito na yun. Ito na yung
na yun eh.
platform
Sige.
na yun.
Siguro, taray mafia yung nasa isip ko.
Why
eh.
not? Why not? Mafia, why not? Why not?
Siguro like one of like the biggest competitors in some industry.
Okay.
Something like that. Si Miss Jody Santa Maria.
Siya yung, ano mo siya,
Yeah.
rival, kumbaga.
Parang rival ng mom ko, something like that.
Okay.
I want my mom to be Miss Julia.
Judy Ann. Tapos, sino yung, sino pa yung supporting cast mo?
Pwede ikaw!
Ako? Why not, di ba? Kaso, I have to ask my manager kasi.
Wow.
Sure.
You Bailey, you act? Magaling umarte si Bailey.
I can act crazy.
Yes. Okay, you want... Show them.
No.
No?
They can't. My TF is, they didn't pay for the experience.
Oh my gosh, I know.
They have yet to pay for the experience. How about your sister? Baka gusto niyo gusto ba niya?
Gusto mo ba?
Na-put siya sa spot?
Nanay na nabigla siya.
Oo
eh.
nga.
Well, yung conversations namin, parang she's okay naman doing it. Pero she loves dancing.
Okay.
She loves P-pop, she loves K-pop. So I feel like she's leaning more than pag ganun
dancing.
talaga. Dancing.
Wow. So, pwede siya maging P-pop personality.
Parang ganun. So siya ang galing niyang sumayaw. Tsaka sobrang galing niyang matuto agad ng mga choreography.
Mabilis.
So usually, siya talaga nagtuturo sa akin. Then, ate, sayawin mo to. Ate, maganda to. Ate, tuturo ko to sa'yo. Siya nag-aaral. So, yun.
Saan ba galing yung dancing prowess niyo?
Dancing. Imagination.
Imagination lang. Kasi nag-TikTok kayo, ikaw, initially, di ba? Tapos, I mean, you wouldn't go viral if hindi ka ganun kagaling sumayaw. So,
Ang galing mo ako.
nakakaya naman sa followers mo na hindi ka magaling, di ba?
Well, ano kasi, before kasi gusto ko talagang, yun yung parang idea na gusto mong gumaling sa sayaw, pero hindi ka nagpa-practice sumayaw. Pero sumasali ako sa mga dance competition sa school. Pero yung sa school kasi very ano lang naman yun eh, very chill. So
Yeah.
parang hindi naman talaga na-maximize yung kung ano yung kaya kong gawin sa dancing. But after nung TikTok talaga, nung nag-LOL ako, doon lang talaga ako parang, doon ko lang na-explore na parang, gusto ko talaga sumayaw. Gusto
And
ko
mag-perform.
there's like a part of me na gusto ko mag-perform.
Yeah. Do you enjoy, ito, pagpipiliin, kung pagpipiliin ka, do you enjoy acting more or performing more? Hindi naman sa ayaw mo yung isa. Parang kung may racket lang, kumbaga, or may
Kung
game.
ano yung mas...
Yes.
Ang hirap naman.
Ang hirap, no? Mahirap. Kung may pipiliin ka lang. Kasi ako, sige, habang nag-iisip ka, mas gusto kong nag-host sa stage or sa tao. Kasi I get to experience kung natutuwa ba sila sa akin o ano. Kasi pag sa TV, hindi ko alam kung na-enjoy ba nila ako panoorin or not. Ikaw?
Siguro pag hindi ako pagod, perform. Mag-perform. Gusto ko mag-perform.
Mas perform ka.
Pag hindi ako masyadong
Ngarag.
garag or pagod. Pag may time,
Performing talaga. Kasi,
yun, same thing with you. Yung parang yung feeling lang na nakikita mo yung reaction ng mga tao in front of you, nakikita mo yung mga taong nagsusupport sa'yo. Parang ano, nafe-feel mo na may nagagawa kang tama.
nabavalidate
Yeah, yung parang na-validate ka. Something like that.
Speaking of validation, when did the validation start na parang sa'yo, na masasabi mo na may potential pala ako sa industry na to? Or may chance pala ako? Kailan nangyari yun?
Actually, hindi ako masyadong pag bina-validate ako ng mga tao, feeling ko ini-etchos lang nila ako. Kaya pa tumatawa lang ako. But, nung si Ma'am Charo talaga yung nagsabi na ituloy mo lang yan, Iha. May potential ka talaga, ituloy mo lang yan. Be genuine, parang mas maging mapagkumbaba ka pa, ganyan. And be professional at all costs. Kasi parang you have potential talaga. So, nung sinabi niya yun,
Doon ka, tumatak siya talaga. Umiyak ka.
bibigil ako, of course. Yeah.
So talagang tumatak sa yung
Tumatak talaga siya.
pieces of advice niya. But
Miss Charo.
was there ever a time na parang na ano talaga, how do I put this? Kasi when you're in the industry, talaga masusubukan ka. Kailan yung time na there was ever a time na you were unprepared or parang you were prepared pero hindi mo nalabas yung or hindi mo natapatan yung expectations ng tao?
Madami. Of course, lalo na if you're working in a set na parang lahat veteran actors. Lahat sila matagal na yung pinagdaanan with acting. Of course, parang you will never, parang hindi mo mafe-feel talaga yung satisfaction while you're acting and even after. Kasi parang you're not sure if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Kasi of course, lahat kami sa set, busy naman kami with preparing for the scene or like catching up. So parang wala lang akong enough processing kung nagagawa ko ba siya ng tama o what. And of course, lagi akong kabado before. Kabado talaga ako kasi imagine mo Miss Cherry Pie, Sir John, Sir McCoy, tapos sila Ma'am Charo. Parang it's like a constant battle na parang you wanna prove yourself better. Not to them lang, but like to yourself as well.
Yeah.
So yun, pero lately, I'm happy. Like, I feel like parang nasa-satisfy ko na yung sarili ko and I can see that I'm really growing with Batang Quiapo. Like, ang dami ko talaga natutunan, I swear. And wala, napalapit talaga ako sa kanila. So
mas naging comfortable ka na.
Mas comfortable na ako with acting
Mas
right now.
fulfilling na. Nararamdaman mo na yung fulfillment.
Yes.
Part na yun. And kung may advice ka to someone who wants to make it in the industry in whatever way he or she or they
Yeah.
can, ano yung advice mo sa kanila?
Well, ako guys, I'm not there yet. Malayo pa, pero malayo na.
Yun.
Sabi nga nila, di ba? But I feel like just keep having a good heart and an accepting heart about anything. Just wag nyo na lang isipin if you are going through something, if may problema kayo. Don't take it as like pain. Don't take it as like, ito na naman, wala na naman ako matututunan dito. But take it as like a good learning experience. Kasi imagine if a person doesn't feel pain, you're not gonna grow. And that's why when a person is in pain, makikita mo talaga yung glow up eh. Kasi you're gonna learn something from it at the end of the day. No matter how painful it is, it will teach you something. So I feel like widen like your perspective about life and don't focus on like the smallest things, but look at this as like a big,
The bigger picture.
bigger picture, something like that. Ganon.
Grabe, she just spoke about pain, bro.
Yeah.
And from
I love
pain
it.
into something positive.
Yeah.
So, share mo ba a certain experience in your life that na was so painful for you na if hindi mo siya pinagdaanan, it wouldn't make you who you are?
I feel like if I grew up with feeling ko if I got support, I'm not gonna be who I am. If yung family ko wealthy, baka hindi ako to. Baka hindi ganito yung mindset ko with things. If I get like a lot of attention or like mga affirmations, whatever, maybe I'm not as kind as who I am to other people. Like, mas understanding. So, parang, and the fact that, I grew up without a father, it really made my perspective talaga big on things and like appreciate what I have instead of complaining.
Yeah.
Was ganon, yeah.
Beautiful. So, dahil sa struggles mo sa buhay, sa more challenges mo, kung hindi dahil doon, you wouldn't be who you are.
Yeah. Gusto ko man ikwento yung mga full details, but like,
Why not?
you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
So, with that, ano naman yung abangan namin sa'yo, given that, there's so much more in store for you, and marami kaming aabangan, ano yung pwede naming abangan sa'yo?
So guys, alam ko naman, hinihintay niyo pa rin ako. 1 taon na. 1 taon na. Hindi pa rin ako nanganganak. Alam ko, excited kayo at alam ko, naiinis kayo. Ako din, naiinis ako.
Naiinis mo sila?
Naiinis ako.
Naka-confuse lang.
Hindi, naiinis
Naiinis
sila.
na ba?
Naiinis
Sorry,
sila.
sorry.
Sinisigawan nga ako nila eh. Hoy, bakit ba hindi ka pa nanganganak? Ano na? Gusto mo, tanungin ko yung director niya, ba't di ka pa
Invested lang sila.
Invested lang sila. But, abangan nyo guys dahil may magandang mangyayari kay Camille. Like, sobrang satisfied ako with the scene. Like, I feel like I'm super happy with the scene. So, abangan nyo na lang kung ano yung mga possible na mangyari kay Camille. And alam ko nagigigil kay David. Ako din nagigigil ako sa kanya. Like, gusto ko siya sapakin lagi. I know. Pero sana abangan nyo to. I got you.
Okay, so before you wrap this baby up, etong In the Stone, kaya siya In the Stone, kasi lahat ng guests namin, tinatanong namin, before we end,
Yeah.
they finish the sentence, itataga ko sa bato na blank.
Hey.
So you have to answer that na, ano yung itataga mo sa bato?
Itataga ko sa bato na...
Na-pressure siya.
Ano ba yan?
Kasi yung English ng itataga ko sa bato is, your stories are written in the stone. Kumbaga, manifestation to.
Okay.
Kung ano yung pinaka-biggest manifestation mo.
Itataga ko sa bato na I will receive blessings this 2024 and my family won't feel yung hirap. I I will tataga ako sa bato na papagaanin ko yung buhay nila. Yun.
Ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan naman natin Yuki Takahashi. Thank you so much.
Thank you!
Salamat sa oras mo.
Oh, no.
At naunlahan mo kami. And that's all, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the In the Stone podcast. My name is Baileys for Yuki and the rest of the In the Stone team. Maraming salamat. We'll see you in the next one.